Alright, that's us going out live for some more Space Rift on PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR. So let's get right back into it. We'll go talk to Icon.
Care to share more details about this bomb you're building?
Think of it as millions of tiny cubes glued together into one big ball, interlaced with a strong explosive. Its detonation provokes an intricate chain reaction, spanning across a planet like a benevolent healing virus.
Sounds complicated.
Fortunately, the project does not require to be understood by you in order to work.
Fair enough.
It sounds like you need a lot of materials. How do you get your hands on all of that?
I retained some friendly contacts from my time at the company, and they are helping me out with raw chemicals. However, for anything bigger than small chemical tests, we need them in quantities only acquired through mining.
Can I see the seed?
Of course not. Nobody is allowed in the lab but me.
Care to share more details about this bomb you're building?
Think of it as millions of tiny cubes glued together into one big ball, interlaced with a strong explosive. Its detonation provokes an intricate chain reaction, spanning across a planet like a benevolent healing virus.
Sounds complicated.
Fortunately, the project does not require to be understood by you in order to work.
It sounds like you need a lot of material.
Right, it's just whipping, so we'll go...
The seed sounds like an empty promise to me. Desperation lets people grab onto anything for the slightest shimmer of hope.
And I've heard that before as well. So, let's go for the briefing. Into darkness. Space Rift into darkness. Star Trek. Into darkness.
Today we have received a distress signal directly aimed at our coordinates.
Our scanners show a huge ship in the sector it was sent from, but no signs of life.
That sounds like the very definition of a trap to me.
Since the signal was aimed directly at us, I doubt that this is the case. It looks to me like someone is trying to contact us without Vase knowing about it.
All right, I guess. What about the laser beam you welded onto my rooftop?
It's for cutting through the ship's hull. We'll go over the details when needed.
Then I guess I'm ready to go.
You two should get started right away.
Should get started. Right, so we're going back out there in the ship. To see what's happening once we get out of the dark. If we get out of the dark. Hello? Aswad.
I'm in.
Okay. I'm suspecting our presence will be compromised soon in such a high-profile area.
All the more reason to start mining right away.
We're here for the distress signal.
Nah, first things first. If anything happens and I have to make a break for it, I don't want to be returning with empty hands.
We gotta know who's trying to contact us. Maybe they are still on the ship.
Your own words. There are no signs of life anywhere. The signal can wait.
Right. We'll listen to this.
Years ago on Earth, people as yourself were called monks, dedicated to everlasting apprenticeship in solitude, guided by their teacher.
Available.
But while they were promised an illusionary paradise, you're getting something real, a spot on the Ark. And if you do crave some mental stimulation, my channel has more learning material than you could imagine.
Wace Employee Channel. News before everyone else. The Education Channel.
I would like to take you on a little journey. Close your eyes and come with me back to Earth. As we approach the thick atmosphere, you can feel the vibrant planet breathing. You dive through the clouds to catch the fresh ocean breeze and watch birds soaring through the air. Imagine yourself running through amber cornfields before splashing into muddy waters. It really is nothing but an illusion. The planet is dead because people were too busy dreaming their life away. There is no escape from reality, so keep your head grounded in reason. That is the first lesson.
That was Mr. Liam Weiss, helping you think.
Helping you think. I was listening to another one of him, he's pretty funny.
Our past during this series.
That was Mr. Liam Weiss, helping you think.
I must have listened to that already then. And we've listened to Welcome to Work, so let's go for it.
Here is Mr. Liam Weiss on the general broadcast.
I am alarmed, appalled even. Rumours about an unsupervised communication platform have been making the rounds. This fraudulent safe zone is a security risk. It is historically proven that the thoughts presumed to be unobserved lead to erratic reasoning and bizarre opinions. Do not make the mistake to think you are above such behavior. After disclosing compromising thoughts, the human mind is generally unhinged, filled with shame and regret. A perfect target for those preying on the weak. Who but me can guarantee the safety of your personal data? Protect yourself from yourself. Use the public forum.
A message from Weiss, working on a future for you.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Weiss Employee Channel.
It's time to overhaul your board computer. The AI proved to be faulty in some rather essential areas. We were running some changes through the testing routines, mainly rerouting the flight controls back through the AI mainframe, and discovered that... why bother? You wouldn't understand any of this. How shall I phrase this? The update was installed overnight. Your computer is now capable of overriding all manual controls for your safety.
Weiss Employee Channel. News before everyone else. Here is Mr. Liam Weiss on the general broadcast.
It has been brought to my attention that the discussion threads on the public forum are thinning out. The pattern clearly shows more topics formally addressed in public are receding into the private realm. I urge everyone to think about the consequences of such a development. The forums are the only way for our society to share knowledge and gauge public interest. How am I supposed to know what to teach you if the shortcomings are hidden away? So please, keep those thoughts in mind, and in the public channel.
A message from Weiss, working on a future for you.
Alright, and the last one.
Weiss Employee Channel.
Miners, remember to hit your quota in time. Jumping in and out is expensive, and there should be enough minerals every time. Some people forget that the payload fuels your oxygen supply. They go to sleep and never wake up. It is rather embarrassing, really. Fortunately, there are plenty others waiting for the chance to mine, as much as they can, and, most importantly, study while doing so.
Weiss Employee Channel. News before everyone else.
Right, let's get right back into it. Swap between our weapons just now. Just to see what they're like. Cool.
shows signs of hydrogen enclosed in the ice, a valuable gas for Icon's experiments.
You want gas? Pull my finger.
Jeez, how old are you? 12? Get close to it and use the drill. It will suck the gas directly into your rear storage. I'm done talking to you.
Nice.
New broadcast available.
Here is Mr. Liam
As
Wace,
I predicted,
General.
here come the drones. Please don't take damage.
And I told you not to worry. I'll be fine.
Your health is your concern. I fear for the ship.
Alright. Switch weapon. Where is it?
There, that's the last one.
They are only going to increase in numbers.
That's not how their jump systems work.
Come again?
Pandora is sending out drones in waves. They're not prepared for big numbers at the same time.
I was supposed to drill this. Huh? Oh, sugar. We'll do that again. Go to another one.
Our probes have shown problems on ice before. I recommend using your latest equipment to clear the way to the rock.
Melting the ice with a laser?
Exactly. You use it in the same way as the drill. Get close, engage the laser. Be sure to focus the beam on the center.
That was decent. Send another probe. Oh, shoot Excellent. Send another probe then. Excellent. Send another one. Send another one. I think as well just harvest this thing entirely. I think I'm going to just miss it. Got a wee bit. Alright, one more. Okay, we'll try and get it around the right hand side.
I've exhausted all the points.
Good for you, Casey. That'll net you that material wealth you crave.
Jealous you don't have a home you can decorate?
You wish. Time to check out the big ship.
Broadcast.
What good is an argument if the mind behind the thought does not have the courage to stand by it? How can one expect others to take the time and respond if one cannot find the common decency of looking them in the face? Have you ever seen me wearing a mask? No, of course not. It's disgraceful. Separation breeds ignorance.
A message from Wace, working on a future for you.
You ever seen him wearing a mask? Of course not. It's disgraceful. We're nearly here.
Getting close.
I marked the location of the signal on your radar. Better get a move on.
What was the purpose of this ship? It's huge.
Beats me. But we can find out more about it.
I'd sure be interested to know what happened to you.
Me too. Maybe the distress signal gives us a hint. Life signs. There's one escape pod missing.
So, that's it? What happened to the rest of the crew?
No clue. But the scan revealed more traces of that material we're looking for. Icon says to keep her eyes peeled for a storage container. Let's broaden the search. Employ the radial scanner to scan the area at each beacon.
New broadcast available.
Right, radio scanner, I don't even know. What's the radio scanner? I don't really know what the radio scanner is. Right, computer, what the hell is the radio scanner, please? What is the radio scanner? Seriously? Pushed all the buttons. Oh, that's annoying. Investigate the ship. It's a bit frustrating. Because I don't really know what the radio scanner is, to be honest. And those drone things are just going to keep coming. Like Icelandic band Aurora, like their lead single from the trailer for the upcoming Dead Stranding. Find out what the hell a radio scanner is, so I know how to shoot some images. What the hell was that?
Supplies on the spot. Medical bay.
I bet we could use some of that equipment.
We can return for it later. The storage is our priority.
Just gonna try and line up with these things and hope for the best. It seems to be working there. No, that one didn't, which is a shame. Back. Good stuff. I need to learn how to use this map properly. Right, that was quite intense. VR spinning me about there. Down. What is the issue with this map? And why are these boxes floating about? What does it mean?
That's our storage. The scan shows several large barrels in there. Oh my, Iken is getting really excited about their content. This could be big.
Should I blast it open?
We can't risk damaging the goods. I'm activating your laser cutter. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it.
I do just fine on my own.
Okay. Cut along the edges.
I don't even know where the storage unit is. Is this it here? There's baddies going in there. Is this what I'm cutting?
Careful now.
A little more to the right.
Would you let me concentrate, please? Again? I'm getting tired of this.
It's just 2 cube drones. Dispatch them quickly. We're almost there.
Scary thing is, like, half the nearly completely. And I get a kick in of the drones. Oofed. Right.
That's it.
About time. Now grab those balls, as many as you can fit. Whoa!
What the
I can't believe it. Are you blind?
You told me there were only 2 drones.
That's your excuse for not keeping an eye out?
It's your job to keep me informed. I'm lucky they missed me.
You'll be sorry they...
Hey, don't bail on me now. They got rockets this time.
I thought you said you could handle a few drones alone. Prove it.
Oh, come on. Hello? Are you serious?
Those things nearly killed me in like one hit. With fully upgraded shield. Just done some sort of super boost. Oh yeah. Right, jump back to the station. Let's go. Needed jumping. Middle. So that was tricky. Very tricky. Then we're into darkness again. So I got another trophy there.
I have to say, I am very disappointed.
I told you so.
In both of you. Those barrels were a gift. I have never seen such an amount of quantum rift. It would have brought us to the brink of completing the seed. But you let petty personal grudges come in the way of the mission. I will not allow any more arguments among my crew. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me, Chief, what is your take on the situation?
We can't say what happened to the crew. As for the lonely distress signal, Casey could have warned them.
That's a far stretch.
A tracker in your ship with the same signature as the signal? You're definitely linked to it.
It's good to be careful, but you're ignoring the facts here. Someone used the tracker to get your position and directly point you towards that tanker. Mr. X didn't need rescue but wanted to help.
I agree with Black. We retained the chance of being contacted with more directions. Until then, we must seek an alternative. This may require us to venture into more dangerous territory. Chief, you have a week to prepare the ship.
Yes, ma'am.
Dismissed.
Right, so we've got a week to prepare the ship. I'll maybe upgrade it. Upgrade the shield. So we'll go work out the...
What on Mars is this material? Aiken is in a really bad mood. I hope we'll get some of those barrels on the next run, or I see this going downhill. Nobody trusts anybody around here. Can't say I blame them. What on...
Right, he's just repeating himself. Talk to Icon.
Hey, what was that material you were talking about?
It is what funds all of our progress. Vase used to call it quantum rift.
How do we get more of that stuff?
There are ways to manufacture it, but the amount we need requires several tons to kickstart the growing process.
Growing? You mean like plants?
It is a highly fascinating material.
Quantum rift sounds incredible. Why have I never heard of it?
Vase kept it a secret when it was discovered on some of the asteroids that swept through our system. They wanted to take credit for all the technological advancements and put me in charge of experimenting with it. It proved very useful for everything related to energy distribution, such as shields and weapons, and it led me to begin work on the seed.
Hey, what was that material?
And it's just repeating, so I actually want to go check the ship, see if we've got any money. Any credits that we can spend to get the recharge rate of that shield sorted, because nearly died a couple of times back there. We talked to, maybe you say the same thing?
Icon is in a really bad...
Yep, you say the same thing. So we'll talk to you.
Am I getting through to you? You're seeing friends as enemies.
Your theory does make sense, but we still don't know who made the tracker, and how they managed to get it on your ship.
I think it's pretty obvious I didn't have anything to do with that, though.
Put yourself in my position. Seeing that tracker with the waste signature on your ship is hugely suspicious. Don't take it personally.
Can't we develop some kind of mutual trust here?
Look, this isn't the best situation to make friends. One little mistake could be the end of everything. We've got to be professional. Like Icon. Now go, please. I'll be busy all week.
Be busy all week. Right, let's see what we can do to this ship. How are we for... So we've got repair gel. Nice, that's good. How are we doing? We've got 4,000. Not bothered about mining. Bothered about the shields. Maybe I should upgrade the weapons. I'll get the recharge rate of this put up though. Which will leave us with 1,600, which we will spend on the laser. Actually 1,000. We can only upgrade one. Yeah, we'll go for that. I think that's all we can really afford. So I guess that'll have to do for now. But yeah, I'll jump out here and we'll come back on the next part of Space Rift on PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye. Bye, Zainab. Bye.